Ladies and gentlemen, there has been a massacre right under our noses. And this one is bad, really bad. So I was taking a break from a project and I came across this post by Oscar AI with 22.6 million views posted 3 days ago. Now, obviously that's pretty interesting. And it says, AI art has no soul, quote, and then AI art. And it's a generated image, like Ghibli style, of a man and a woman looking at each other earnestly. It's kind of a cute thing, right? So I guess his point was, people say AI is soulless, but he seems to think that this version kind of disproves that theory. And I thought, whoa, okay, 22 million views. That's crazy. But then you look at the likes, and the like ratio looks a little off to me. That's not a lot of likes for 22 million views. So I looked in the quote replies, and this man is getting absolutely eviscerated. Let's take a look. The very first post I see is Sauron saying, "This is real art, not that BS you call soul," and then links to some cool anime shots. Looks like some Fate stuff. The man got ratioed 17,000 likes. Absolutely destroyed. It just gets worse. He gets ratioed over and over and over again on a scale that I have not seen. The very next reply, and then human art, and then a brilliant showcase of the intro scene of Up, one of the greatest creations of humankind, in my opinion. 104,000 likes. And it gets worse. One Up Films official says, yes, it has no soul. The movement is off and the face expressions are barely realistic, and half of this art was stolen because AI can't make actual art without mimicking other people's arts and IPs. This is what real art with actual soul looks like by Hake Animation. This is someone else. So this guy took an AI animation, you can see here, and then boom, hand did it himself. 42,000 likes. Destroyed. And then this guy posted a picture of his feed and says, my art has soul. Very funny. But the ratios are just beginning. The next one is biblical. Jolly J says, and then actual art, and posts this this short. I don't remember the name of it. 5.4 million views, 225 million likes. Keep in mind, this guy's original post got 2.6 thousand likes. Eviscerated. Listen, I didn't make this video to make fun of this guy, but I'm on the side of artists. And I think sharing something like this, showing 250,000 likes, the art community, regular people coming together and agreeing that this is better. This is better is something that I want to share on this platform and celebrate. This is good. In a world where AI seems to be taking over everything and everyone seems to be doing it, it's nice to see the community push back against it and showcase real human art. This ended up being a really nice showcase. Then we had Ivycomb come in and say, hi, professional animator here. Fuck you. 170,000 likes. Beautiful. Poetic almost poetic. Nothing brings the art community closer together like AI art does. I've never seen anything like it. As horrific as this AI art thing is, it's also been beautiful at the same time. Anyway, it just goes on and it goes on and it goes on and on and on and on and on. It is endless. This is an endless stream of destruction, you know, and I started to feel bad for the guy. Here he is, a man wanting to supposedly, I'm guessing, contribute to the creative community. So he shared his creation with the world and the world rejected it. That can't feel great. And I almost felt bad for him. And then I went to check out the comment section of his original post. And Oscar AI, understandably, has been defending himself to the death. These pics are fake, says, what they fail to realize, talking about, I guess, people who are against an AI art, what they fail to realize is that the soul is in the user, and the creator is not the machine. The machine is a tool. The creator is the person with a purpose and vision and ... a soul. Now, to be fair, a lot of people agree with us, and that is true. AI is technically just a tool. It is a tool. However, it steals from people, you know? So I can see why people are a little on the fence about it. Oscar AI responded, the most ironic part of all of this is that the same people who claim AI art has no soul often behave like they have none themselves, using foul language, throwing insults, and even making threats. So Oscar is equating people who are being, in his mind, rude and understandably upset to having no soul. which I think is kind of ironic because getting angry and getting upset is an extremely human emotion, right? That's a powerful, visceral human emotion. And I think that really dismisses this very valid anger that people have. But to be fair, everyone's being pretty mean. So it's kind of like, you know, Oscar AI continues, and you'll see he's got a lot to say. They can't stand that AI generated art is so much better than the slop they make. When you're used to slop, it's normal that you don't know how to distinguish real art. That's why they're so angry. If AI art was as bad as they say it is, it wouldn't provoke that angry reaction from them. But the truth is that they are very scared because they know that they are not even remotely capable of doing something like that. On the other hand, they are doing just what I was hoping they would do, helping to spread the post so that everyone can see how good AI art is, smiley face. So I have to thank them. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think this reaction from the community was your plan. Let's be honest, this has backfired tremendously. But I can't appreciate you trying to find a silver lining in this mess. Now, I thought, okay, this guy's pretty interesting. He's got some pretty interesting takes. I haven't really seen like a strong proponent of the positive AI scene. Let's go take a look at his page and see what he's all about. But I will warn you, this man has spiraled. If you go to this poor gentleman's page, you will see that almost every single post, this man is desperately trying to fight off the onslaught of hatred. And Oscar is not backing down an inch. 5 hours ago, he made a post. What's the difference between an AI hater and a zombie? None. They both just groan, follow the crowd, and lack a brain. Nice one. And then he posts something he created. It says stage 1 confusion, stage 2 pencil fixation. I guess that's in response to people saying pick up a pencil, which is pretty funny also. This is all pretty funny. And then here, I guess he's got a backpack now, and he says, AI stole my style. The man's having a bit of fun with it. I guess I can appreciate that. Once again, trying to make light of a pretty dark situation. You know, some people say any press is good press, but I don't know. I don't know about this one. 2 hours before that, he made another post. If someone asks you to join the Church of the Sacred Pencil, kindly decline. And then an image where there's a propaganda style picture equating anti-AI users to some sort of dictatorship or cult. And again, I understand this man is under an immense amount of pressure. But the irony of reducing humans down to brainwashed cult members and literal brainless zombies, that irony is not lost on me. Oscar posted 11 hours ago as well. Knowing how to draw doesn't make you an artist. Moving a pencil, sketching lines on paper, all of that is meaningless if there's no originality behind it. I also took drawing classes as a kid. I got top marks in fine arts. So what? That's not what matters. What matters is that I'm creative, and I always have been in every artistic field, from poetry to film to visual art. That's why brands want to collaborate with me. I get so many collaboration offers, I can't even accept them all. That's why I get paid. And well, not because I use a pencil or because I use AI. That part doesn't matter. What matters is my artistic vision. Oh right, AI art has no value. It's just pushing buttons. Anyone can do it. Then tell me, why aren't you doing what I do? If it's so easy, why don't you? Oh, I see. You'd rather stay broke. I don't know who he's talking to at this point. Again, I understand what the man's going through, but asking why aren't you doing what I do when posting Ghibli cartoon comic book style AI prompts, something that literally the entire planet, including massive corporations, is doing right now. How can you not see that funny? How is that not hilarious? This video has taken so long to record because I've been laughing so hard at this situation. This poor man. And it just goes on. 13 hours ago, 15 hours ago, 16 hours ago, 16 hours ago, and obviously after this AI thing, his engagement has gone down. Let's say that, but that's okay. This man has found a niche, and that is hating a large portion of the human population. Because before Oscar posted his viral sensation, the man had solely been focusing on his creative, if you can call it that, creative ability. Just prompting. He's just prompting, having fun. Not a single mention of anti-AI, nothing. And the second you pass this post, it is just all the poor guy can talk about. We have witnessed something very special here today. We have witnessed real-time radicalization of a human being. So here's what I'm gonna say. All right, we want to make fun. We laugh. We have a good time. This situation, kind of pretty funny, right? In a dark time where artists, creatives are genuinely getting replaced by machines, it's okay to take a second and watch a man spiral into insanity. But I, for one, I'm thankful for this post, and I'm happy the joy that it brought me today. If I can say one positive thing about AI, is that this post made me laugh today. Thank you for this. Genuinely. Thank you. This is one of the funniest things ever.